Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speak English with Emy. I'm Emy.
And I am Max. Sorry I'm late.
Max, you are 10 minutes late. I was about to start the podcast without you. What happened? Did you oversleep?
No, I was actually early, but I decided to try that new coffee shop down the street. And well, it was a disaster.
Let me guess, you got lost?
Lost is a polite word. I was in a completely different neighborhood. I turned left, then right, then I honestly don't know.
But Max, you have a smartphone. Why didn't you just use Google Maps?
I did, but my battery died right when I turned the corner. The screen went black.
Oh no, the modern nightmare.
Exactly. So there I was, standing on a street corner, totally confused. I looked around, but everything looked the same. I completely lost my bearings.
Lost your bearings. That is a fantastic phrase, even if the situation was terrible. It means you had no idea where you were or which direction was north, right?
Exactly. My internal compass was broken. So I just started walking. I was wandering around for 20 minutes, hoping to see the studio.
Wandering around is never a good strategy when you are late, Max.
I know that now. I was trying to find something I recognized. A big building or a statue.
You were looking for a landmark.
Yes, a landmark. I was looking for the post office tower, but I couldn't see it anywhere.
So, did you ask anyone for help?
Well, I tried. I saw a lady walking her dog. I walked up to her, but then I froze.
Why? You speak English.
I know, but asking a stranger for directions is scary. I didn't want to sound rude. I didn't know if I should say, "Where is the studio?" or "Can you tell me the way?" And then I was afraid she would speak too fast and I wouldn't understand the answer.
That is a very common fear. A lot of my students tell me they prefer to stay lost rather than ask a stranger. They're afraid of the rapid-fire answer.
Rapid fire?
You know, when you ask, "Where is the station?" and they say, "Go down there, hang a left, past the pub, and it's on your right, mate."
Yes, that is exactly what I am afraid of. So I just kept walking until I saw the studio sign by accident.
Well, I'm glad you are safe, but we need to fix this. Today, we are going to teach you exactly how to approach a stranger politely, how to ask for the way, and most importantly, how to understand the answer.
Please teach me. I never want to wander around without a battery again.
Don't worry, I've got you covered. We are going to look at two main strategies today: how to ask politely and how to navigate the city.
Strategy number 1 sounds like exactly what I needed with the lady and the dog.
It is. Let's get into it. Okay, Max, let's go back to that moment with the lady and the dog. You froze because you didn't know how to start.
Exactly. I didn't want to just shout, "Where is the studio?" It feels aggressive.
You are right. In English, especially in the UK or US, being polite is the most important step. You cannot just launch into the question. You need to approach them gently.
Approach. That just means to walk up to them, right?
Yes, but it also implies your body language. You shouldn't run at them. You approach calmly, smile, and use the magic phrase, "Excuse me, sorry to bother you."
Sorry to bother you. I like that. It acknowledges that I'm interrupting their day.
Exactly. So you approach, you say, "Sorry to bother you," and then you ask, "Could you point me in the right direction?"
Oh, that is much better than "Where is it?"
Yes, "Could you point me in the right direction" is soft. It sounds friendly.
Okay, so I ask the lady, "Excuse me, sorry to bother you. Could you point me towards the studio?"
Perfect. And she might say, "Oh, sure. You need to head towards the big tower."
Head towards. I hear that a lot. Is that different from go to?
A little bit. Go to is specific. Head towards is more about the general direction. It means face that way and start walking. It's very useful when the destination is far away.
That makes sense. It's less pressure. I just need to head towards the big tower.
Exactly. But here's a pro tip, Max. Locals love to give you secret advice. They might tell you about a shortcut.
A shortcut. That is a faster way, right? Like cutting through a park?
Yes, but be careful. Shortcuts can be confusing. The lady might say, you can walk around the main road, but there's a shortcut through the alleyway.
Honestly, if I'm already lost, I don't think I want a shortcut. I want the simple way.
That is a very wise rule. If you are lost, refuse the shortcut. Just stick to the main road.
So I have approached the lady, I'm heading towards the landmark, but then comes the hard part, the specific instructions.
Turn left, take the second right, go past the bank.
Stop, I'm already confused.
Don't worry, in the next part, we're going to break down those movement verbs so you can visualize them in your head.
Okay, so you are heading towards the tower. Now you need to listen for the specific moves. The most common one you will hear is go past.
Go past. That means I walk into the building, say hello, and leave?
No, please don't enter the bank. To go past something means you continue walking along the street until the building is behind you. You don't turn and you don't stop.
Ah, I see. So if she says go past the supermarket, I just keep walking until the supermarket is gone.
Exactly. It is a landmark to tell you that you are on the right track. But then comes the turn. This is where everyone gets confused. She might say, take the second left.
Take the second left. Okay, so I turn left immediately?
No, that would be the first left. You have to be patient. You see the first street on your left. You ignore it. You keep walking.
And then I turn at the next one.
Yes, that is the second left.
I think that is why I got lost. I always panic and turn at the first street I see.
It is very common. You have to count. First street? No. Second street? Yes.
Okay, go past the bank, take the second left. I can do that. But Emy, something funny happened while I was trying to figure this out.
What?
I was standing on the corner looking confused, and suddenly a taxi pulled over right next to me.
Oh, to pull over. That is a great phrasal verb. It means the car moved to the side of the road and stopped, right?
Exactly. It stopped right next to me. The window went down.
Did the driver offer to help you? That was nice.
No, he leaned out and asked me for directions.
No way.
Yes, he asked, where's the stadium? And I'm standing there, lost my bearings, phone dead. I just looked at him and said, sorry, mate, I'm just wandering around myself.
That is ironic. A lost man asked a lost man for help.
Exactly, but at least I know what pull over means now. It's what cars do when they want to stop safely.
Yes, pedestrians stop, but cars pull over. That is a key difference.
Okay, so the taxi drove away. I finally took the second left like the lady said, but then she gave me one last instruction that I didn't understand. She spoke so fast, I thought she was rapping.
Ah, the rapid fire problem again. What do you do when you just don't understand the answer?
I usually just smile, say thank you, walk away, and cry.
No, Max. Never walk away if you don't understand. In the next part, I'm going to teach you the clarification strategy.
I need that because smiling and nodding got me lost for another 20 minutes.
So the lady gave you the final instruction, but she spoke at 100 miles per hour, and you just walked away?
I panicked. I didn't want to make her repeat it 3 times. I thought she would get annoyed.
Max, that is the nod and smile trap. Never do that. If you walk away, you stay lost. You need to be brave and ask her to repeat it.
But how? Repeat, please, sounds a bit like a robot.
True, a much more natural phrase is, sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Catch that? Like catching a ball?
Exactly. You are saying, you threw the words at me, but I didn't catch them. It's very polite. It puts the blame on you, not them.
I like that.
Sorry, I didn't catch that last part.
Perfect. And then you follow it up with the most useful request for any English learner. Could you speak a bit slower?
A bit slower. Is that rude?
Not if you smile. If you say, speak slow, it is rude. But could you speak a bit slower is totally fine. Most people don't realize how fast they're talking.
Okay, so I say, sorry, I didn't catch that last part. Could you speak a bit slower?
Exactly. And usually they'll apologize and say it clearly. But Max, sometimes the problem isn't the speed. Sometimes the directions are just bad.
Yes, like when people say, it's over there, near the thing.
Exactly. We call those vague instructions.
Vague. That means not clear, right?
Yes, if a direction is vague, it lacks detail. Go down the road is vague. Go down the road for 200 meters is specific.
The taxi driver was very vague. He just waved his hand and said, the stadium is north.
That is terrible advice, unless you have a compass in your pocket.
So if the instructions are vague, what do I do?
You have to ask a checking question. Use a landmark. Ask, do you mean near the supermarket? Or is it past the bank? Force them to be specific.
Okay, I feel much better. So back to my story. I finally went back to the lady. I swallowed my fear.
Good. What did you say?
I said, sorry, I didn't catch that last bit. Did you say left or right at the post office?
And?
She smiled and said, left, take the shortcut through the park. And guess what? 5 minutes later, I saw the studio sign.
Success. You made it. You were late, you were sweaty, but you made it.
And I learned a lot, but my brain is full of directions now. Left, right, past, catch. I need a review.
You definitely do. Let's do a quick word tour to lock these 12 phrases into your memory so you never lose your bearings again. All right, Max, you made it to the studio and you learned how to survive without Google Maps. Let's make sure our listeners can do the same. Are you ready for the word tour?
I am ready. Let's map this out.
Okay, let's start with the problem. When you have no idea where you are, you lose your bearings. To become confused about your position or direction. I walked out of the subway station and immediately lost my bearings.
And when that happens, usually you just wander around. To walk without a specific destination or direction. We wandered around the old city for hours.
To fix it, you need to look for a big object, which is called a landmark. An easy-to-see object or building, like a tower or statue, used for navigation. The Eiffel Tower is the most famous landmark in Paris.
Then you need to be brave and talk to a stranger. You have to approach them. To come near someone to speak to them politely. He approached the police officer to ask for help.
They might tell you to go in a general direction or head towards, to move in the direction of something. Just head towards the river and you will see it.
And if they are local, they might suggest a faster way called a shortcut, a route that is shorter or quicker than the usual way. We took a shortcut through the park to save time.
Now for the specific movements. If you need to walk by a building without stopping, you go past. To continue walking beyond a specific point. Go past the cinema and keep walking straight.
And be careful with the turns. Don't take the first one. You might need to take the second left. Skip the first street and turn left at the next one. Go down this road and take the second left.
If you are driving and need to stop at the side of the road, you pull over. To move a vehicle to the side of the road and stop. The taxi pulled over to let the passenger out.
But if they speak too fast and you don't hear them, you say, I didn't catch that. A polite way to say I didn't hear or understand what you said. Sorry, I didn't catch that name. Could you repeat it?
And finally, if their instructions are not clear, we say they are vague, not specific, fuzzy, or unclear. The map was very vague, so we got lost again.
Wow, I feel like a human GPS now.
You are definitely ready for your next adventure, but please, Max, charge your phone next time.
I promise, 100% battery from now on.
So, listeners, here is our question for you today. Are you a digital navigator who always uses Google Maps, or do you prefer to ask locals for directions?
I think I know which one I should be now.
Let us know in the comments below. And if you want the full list of these directions to practice, check the description for the free PDF guide.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more English practice next week.
Thanks for listening to Speak English with Emy. Head towards the subscribe button and we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone.